Good evening to you all from Dallas, Texas, USA. Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to Give a High Five. I'm just making sure that we are connected to Instagram as well. And yes, we are here. Awesome. Once again, welcome to Give a High Five. My name is Leena Bedre, and Give a High Five is a series of live interviews with amazing people around the globe. Give a High Five is named so because it's a virtual high five to all the audience, to my special guest, and also it's an interview series with 5 questions. This Sunday is Women's Day, International Women's Day, and this is my attempt to celebrate amazing, successful women all over the continents. And today we have a wonderful special friend. I'm going to talk about her in a moment, but as you know, that I always start the episode with a moment of gratitude. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I love this month of March. Spring brings hope, and it's my birthday month. It's Women's Week. We are so grateful that we know so many wonderful women who are thriving in the business. This weekend, we are meeting all the women entrepreneurs from Dallas, Texas, USA are meeting in person. So I'm super excited about that. I'm also grateful that I'm just done with attending mastermind for the week where so much of information is shared. And I've been in training since 5 p.m. because just before the mastermind we had our trainer for content who gives relevant and up-to-date updates about the social media platform that we use, what is working, what is not. So just to know, to all you lovely women, that you're not reinventing the wheel, you're not alone in this. There are so many people doing this business together, though we are individual business owners. So super grateful for all the wonderful things happening. And to the episode of today. Today's episode, basically, what I have planned is a series of interviews this week till Women's Day, interviewing women from different continents, Australia, Canada, USA, and we'll also meet all the wonderful ladies from Dallas on Saturday. So today's topic is global women entrepreneurs, and today is a special episode. Um, the guest is from Australia. She is a wonderful, very inspiring lady, and now also a friend. She calls me Didi, though, but I consider her as a friend also. And she recently stepped up as a leader. She is a mom to a very, very wonderful little girl, and who is the soul of her business because people love her, though, through her pictures. And we bond as families when you see each other's life journey. So without making her wait for too long, let me welcome Priya Walia from Melbourne, Australia. Hi, Priya.
Hi, Lena. I would say hi, Lena, but hi, Lena.
You can
Thank
call
you
me.
so much. Thank you so much for, yeah, hi.
I'm so
Thank you.
excited you are here, and let me take this moment to congratulate you for your leadership milestone. I'm super happy that you stepped into this well deserved leadership title where you are not only managing your business, but you're inspiring all the women and men who are associating with you in the business. So, congratulations and very well deserved.
Thank you so, so much. Thank you. When we have leader and inspirations from our community like you, there is no way I would not step in. So I wanting, this was a long due, I wanting, but then, sometimes you hold back. I was doing it anyway, but then, yeah, I said, this is the time now. So
Awesome.
yeah, I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for this amazing platform and the opportunity. And I said, why not? So this is for the audience. Hi everybody. Lena already said, but I would like to introduce myself. My name is Priya. I'm originally from India and now I live in Melbourne, Australia with my beautiful daughter, Eliza, and my husband, Mitch. Um, I will tell you a bit about my journey, why this business. So maybe some people come here looking for business, but in my case, it wasn't the case. I was on maternity leave, having the trying to figure out, navigate new role as a mother. My husband, because it was a COVID time when I gave a birth, and my husband was only person supporting me. Like I'm an immigrant, so nobody could come and travel and help me with my first time mom role, and we both were struggling, to be honest. It's an understatement, I would say, struggle, because I had a severe postnatal depression after birth. So I was struggling hard, and hubby was the only one taking care with me and looking after me and the baby. We were trying to figure out our new roles, responsibility, and making sure our child is okay and getting everything it needs. And during that time, something unexpected happened, which we were not prepared for. Suddenly, I was hospitalized. So, me and Eliza was in the hospital. I came after 10 days, and I noticed when my husband came to pick me up, he wasn't feeling well. And I said, "What happened?" And my biggest worry was that, hope it's not COVID, because that time was like a COVID. And I was like, hope it's not COVID. And then he collapsed. We came home, he collapsed. I called the ambulance, and then an ambulance took him to the nearby hospital. And 2 days later, we got the news, which nobody wants to hear it. He was diagnosed with a very life threatening disease, and my world collapsed like with that phone call. And life felt very uncertain. Life felt there's nothing left for us to live anymore. Even though I had my, I come from an accounting and corporate background, so it wasn't that I don't have a job. I had a really good, high paying job, but the future uncertainty in the country like Australia, where life is very, very expensive. And nowadays, not only in Australia, everywhere it's expensive, right? And I felt, how I'm gonna manage in one salary, how I'm gonna do it. Like, my brain was thinking, what in case something happens to him? What's gonna happen? And then, of course, my mission was to make sure to protect him, to save him, so nothing happens to him. So I just put my, the wife hat and the strong mom hat, even though I was literally dealing with so much trauma myself. But I managed to do that. And I started looking for a solution. Some herb can might work, maybe some medicine can work, maybe some miracle doctor who will, because the kind of condition he has, there is no cure, and there is no research has been done on that. So I was like, how I'm going to protect my husband, how I'm going to protect the father of my daughter. So I started hunting, like, and then we were very lucky. We get to meet, not meet, but of course, the consultant over the phone, where he advised, no medical advice, but yes, he advised to follow certain, diet, or certain type of, the start with alkaline water and like that. And that's how I started looking for it, because the water was costing so much to me. We were using water. It was costing about $100, and I was like, how I'm going to manage that? I need to find how I can do it other way around. And this happens on Facebook. When you try and search for something, then those similar posts follows you, and then suddenly I saw a ad, and then ad was from a mom from Canada, and that changed everything for me. So I did not came for a business. I came for a solution for my life, my husband's life, like how I can protect. But in the background, the product and services involved doing in this business had the solution I was looking for. And that's how I came. So they say, when God has a bigger plan. When he put you in some situation, he already give you solution as well. So I'm a very strong believer of God. So I say, yes, that was a very, very tough time of my life, but I did not knew that God already had some plan for me, because the I could only see my husband pain. I could only see what in case something happens to him. But within me, I was alone. Within me, I was suffering. I had a postnatal depression. I did not have anybody to talk to. I did not knew much mom, because my age mom, because I had a daughter at very late age. So all my friends' kids were like pretty much teenager. And I did not have now whom should I ask if I need any new mom role? Because everybody was saying, any person you ask, they used to say, we had a child many, many ages ago. We don't even remember. So you won't believe that's when this business came into my life. It filled that part. So no, I did not came looking for business, but business was looking for me, and it was God's plan. So that's why this business, and it's been amazing. I can't say, like, I don't have words to describe. This business gives me everything I needed that time. The job security, the flexibility, the future assurance that yes, my child will be taken care of. I can manage. So yes, by God grace, my husband is doing well, and business is thriving as well, and my daughter is growing as well. So
Wonderful.
everything,
Wonderful.
yeah, I'm grateful. Yeah,
Thank you for sharing this story, your life journey with us. Our best wishes to your husband and your everyone's continued health. And as Rumi says, what you seek is seeking you. So that holds true.
absolutely.
Right. Let's move to the step. Question number two is, this is so amazing. I love this question myself. So you are in Australia and you mentioned that you saw an ad of a mom in Canada. All right. You were coached by a wonderful woman in USA. I mean, talk about the global reach of this business. Isn't it amazing that we are all connected in such beautiful ways? So would you kindly share your thoughts on this?
Yeah, absolutely. So to be honest, I didn't even thought, like, the solution to my problem which I'm having in Australia, I'm gonna get through somebody living in Canada or USA. But that's the beauty of our business, right? We are not limited to where we are. We are global, and we are connected through social media and the internet, right? And the internet reach is unstoppable. Like anywhere where is internet, there is a Wi-Fi. Social media is there. So yeah, it's amazing, amazing. I didn't know I would end up like this, but yeah, it's I'm grateful to this journey, this business, and of course the social media, which, like, the power of the social media. Like, who would have thought that people who didn't even get opportunity to study, because of they have internet and smartphone, they will be able to create a full-time income, and have a proper living. So yes, I'm in Australia. I saw ad from a wonderful woman who has two daughters, and she was looking after her daughters and doing full-time job. And I was pretty much in similar situation, and I just clicked it, and then, as I said, I came for something else, but then she advised me that this comes with a business opportunity. And I was like shocked. I was like, oh my god, this this is what I wanted, because I didn't have answer how I'm gonna manage, what's gonna happen, how one salary will be sufficient. But the this internet, the power of internet, and because the business is also global, right? That anybody can see your ad from anywhere, or anybody can see your post from anywhere in the world, and if you connect, you can help them too. So same thing happened to me. I'm very grateful, and it's for everybody. My first person I helped, a mother, she is from India, and she moved to Canada, and it was very early on. So look, it's like she's from India, and then she started this doing this business in Canada. And I have a business partner from all over the world, and it's amazing because you get to learn so much about each other, the country, the culture. So it's not just the business, it's the connection, it's the learning, it's the growth. It's
Yes.
amazing. It's amazing. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well said, Priya. So, to our audience, the business is truly global. With social media platforms, the world is your market, and you don't have to bug your family and friends. That's not what we do.
No.
None of my family is in the business with me. None of my friends. I don't pitch to any friends. Only interested people. You attract people who are genuinely looking for it, and then that is how it works. And very beautifully said. All right,
Yeah.
moving to the next. You shared your journey widely in the Australia Gather and Grow. You already shared a slice of that with us.
Yeah.
So, moving to another question, that can you share your experience being a part of your local gathering, which is countrywide, not your city-wise, and also you are an organizer for the upcoming Gather and Grow event in happening in Australia this year end. How excited are you? What are you looking for? What was your experience in the last one that you attended?
Absolutely. Thank you for this question, Lena. I was very privileged and honored to be part of giving back to my community. This is my way of giving back and serving as a leader. And I thought, when there is opportunity, why not? So I always grab with two hands, and that's my prime nature. So when I knew last time that this is happening, and of course I was part of something so big, but because of my husband's medical reason, my own health, and since Eliza was being so tiny, we couldn't travel because we always have convention happening in Japan, US, Canada. But I always felt because of XYZ, I can't make it. So when I heard that we are having in Australia, there is no way I won't be doing it. And then on top of that, it was happening in Melbourne. It'll be shame if I don't do it. So yes, I grabbed the opportunity with two hand, and that was my way of giving back to our beautiful, beautiful community we always talk about. And I was very proud and honored to do that. And then in the end, one of the speaker, she got hurt. So she fractured her leg and they canceled. They were our international speaker. So we had the space left. And then I was like, I want to do it. And they said, okay, go do it then. And yes, I was myself. We don't have to be somebody we are not. All
Yes.
I did was shared my true self, my story, how this community helped me, how I came out of that, black time, I would say, the black cage of my life. The time when I started, I was literally in that black cage, and I was struggling mentally, emotionally. I won't say financially, but future finances was causing me more stress. How it's going to happen? Like, when everything comes on you and you can't figure out, you struggle. I
Yes.
was in that situation, and I didn't know how to even handle Eliza, the basic role, the things, because my brain wasn't working fully that time. And the God listened to me, and He showed me this beautiful, amazing global community. And I told, even in the Gather and Grow, that I didn't just found one business. I found a consultant moms. They were telling me, like, I think I have asked you a few questions about the child from you as well, and you always like Eliza. And since by God grace, Eliza is so, like, everybody get attracted towards her. So when I used to share my normal life, I just trying to learning and share my content, and everybody get connected through Eliza, and she used to love as well. So yeah, this was, I just shared, and so many people got. You won't believe, Lena, we were 400 people from all over the world, and I can tell you, everybody was crying when I was in the stage. When I came back, like, I've got so many hugs. People were coming and running to me, and they were like, you inspired us so much. So there's nothing we can do. Everybody has to do their role. But yes, these are small small things, and you just have to be yourself. You don't have to pretend to be somebody else. We are not influencer here. We are simple mothers, comes from a different professionals, different country, different background, and just do our part. We found such a amazing platform, and when we found, we would like to share with other people, because we are not the only one needing and looking for it. Everybody is looking for it, and
Yes.
that's what we do, and we are proud what we do. And now we are getting this, sorry, the Gather and Grow coming in Australia again, and it's going to be amazing. It's the biggest event we are having in November, Gold Coast. And again, I am part of the committee. I will be organizing, serving back to my community. And this year is extra special because we get to meet our founder. And I think anybody who's in this business, their first dream is to see the people who created this amazing, amazing opportunity for so many people and the community, not just the opportunity, but the biggest community who love each other, share each other, the growth, the best practices. This is the only unique business model I found where people are not jealous. They really, really mean it, and they help you from the bottom of their heart. I don't see that, because even the family member get jealous when you grow. So it's very normal, right, as a human. But this amazing community amazed me every day. I open my business page, I open my community business page, and it's amazing. So we learn from our founders, and I'm so grateful for organizing this, and I wish you can join as well, so I can meet you in person. You are a biggest inspiration in the business community,
Thank
especially
you.
from Indian background. Though we are multicultural, but again, it's always like you look for your own people. So yeah, I'm very grateful. So yeah. It's
Super
we're gonna
right. I
it's
am so
extra
proud of
special.
you. I'm so proud of you, Priya. And I'm so proud that you're so passionate. People, you can feel that energy, that genuine energy. And we have this thing in common. Just like how you shared
Actually.
your journey, I did share mine too in Calgary. And I know that feeling of people coming and hugging. And that time I shared, I don't know if you got to see the video, but at that time I
I
shared.
did.
You did? You saw the
Yeah,
video? So I shared something about kintsugi. It's a Japanese term for what is broken and then is mended together with gold. It's an art of, it's a
yeah,
Japanese art. And that's what we are. And that gold is this community and the opportunity and the blessings. It
yeah,
was, yeah. So it was so relatable to so many, and so many people opened up to me about things that no one would have guessed. You're not alone. You're not alone in
yeah,
how broken you are. That's the beauty. And I also mentioned in the speech that broken is beautiful. It's only then the
yeah,
light gets through, only then something transforms, right? And then now you are a blessing to so many, Priya. Now you're
yeah.
helping so many, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
and since you mentioned this is special for Women's Day, I really want to put this thing and share my experience during the Gather and Grow after
Mhm.
speech. There were many, of course, our business is not just for women, it's for anybody, like, men, women, everybody, our founders are, so anybody can do it. You won't believe there was group of men, they came forward to me after they were taking my interview, and one of the guys said, Priya, you opened my eyes. Today I'm going to go back and I'm going to look after, hug my wife, and now
Oh,
I'm gonna support her more than I have done in my life because you inspired me. And it was such a big thing for a man to come forward and share and tell, and that was my, like, oh my god, that's a win. Because if
yes.
somebody, especially man, it takes a lot of courage to come forward and accept it that I haven't supported my wife or woman enough in this business, not just in business but in general in life, right? How much women go through, and then to own it and to make sure that I'm gonna fix it. And what, like, I said, even if this person will do what he said, it's totally worth it. And listening to people crying with me, like they were literally crying, everybody, and they were saying, many people said, you changed our life. A person few years ago thinking I'm gonna end my life and my child life because I can't manage myself, couldn't understand what's going on. A person, people saying you changed life. So our power always stays within us. It's just you need a right people to be surrounded by you to show you still there. And
Yes.
that's what this community did to me. So I'm very grateful.
That's
Thank
that's
you.
Thank you, Sheetal. Sheetal is tuning in from UAE. I hope you all are safe out there. Thank you so much for
Nice to see.
tuning in. This shows how global we are. And I'm so sorry I was not able to read people who have joined in on Instagram. We have so many on Instagram. Thanks, Uma, Ravi, Gitanjali, Purva, Anjali, Nikita. A lot of people on Instagram as well. This is a very um, off timing for me to go live, so people are not expecting me live. But because of the time difference, Priya, your journey is so inspiring.
Um,
Congratulations on your recent huge achievement. Yes,
Thank you so
congratulations,
much,
my Priya.
Sheetal.
All right, moving to question four. It'll be quicker. So recently you stepped up as a leader. Once again, congratulations. Super happy.
Thank
So
you.
can you tell us what does the path look like for you? What changed, and what are the benefits that are unlocked for you? Whatever you can share with the audience.
So to be honest, as I said, from day one, I was doing or working as a leader. I comes from a corporate and bank accounting background, and I've been always as the head. So that's inbuilt in me. I take leadership. I don't wait for people to hold my hand, give me instruction. I figure out, right? So
Right.
in this business, even though we are supported by mentor and coaches, but my prime nature was still with me. So I was doing, even though when I was not somebody, I was still doing that job and role. And then I realized, like, my team is growing and I want them to be like me. I also want them. There are certain people in community, because when we come from a different professional, some people never even got opportunity to do the white collar job, but this business platform is so good that they can also inspire those type of, like, there is many people even in my team. They in housekeeping, they are in different, like, child care, or maybe different department, but they never did the, the very professional white collar job. So I felt like this is the better way for me to inspire them to take those roles by seeing, they follow your step, right? And everybody brings so much knowledge, experience to the table. It's not just me, because I can't do anything alone. It's all, everybody brings something, whichever background they come. So I thought this would be the better way to show them and make them ready. So I will do it, because I always see that if I want somebody to follow me, I have to show them first. So I was doing anyway, but I thought now this is the high time for me to officially own this, leadership role, and lead by example. So the people who under me never got opportunity outside, but here we have so many opportunity, and I see the spark and the happiness on their faces, and that's my win. We just recently had cruise party. I don't know
I
if you see
saw
the picture.
that. Wow.
Yeah, so we organized that, and the smile on their faces, the people, like, I met those women. There are some of them, like, they were so shy. They don't even talk. They even shy even in coaching call. Like, I remember their first coaching call, and I record, and I was like, oh my God, you're a totally different person in a good way, right? Everybody brings value. Sometimes people can't express. It doesn't mean they don't have it. And that's what I want to show by, getting and stepping into the leadership role and train them, like show them, like, if I can do it, you can too. Because it's not they don't have this. They already have this. But I want to show them so they will have courage and they will step forward and they say, now I'm ready. I'm going to do it. So I was already working as a leader, but now I took that crown and I want to show them to, if I can, you can too. Nothing else. I just want to serve my community better way, because as you know, within the community we have system, like some people official, leader has access to more system. So I thought it's a time. I think it's, I need to take a control so I can help and serve the people who trust me better way and train them to be a future leader, not just
Well,
that's my vision and goal.
as you
Yeah,
said,
and
you
serve.
took the crown. The crown looks good on you. So we wish you all the best for your new journey. Wonderful, wonderful. All
Thank you.
right, Priya. And yeah, I already saw you volunteering for higher things last night. You opted for it. So I know it's going in the perfect direction. So congratulations once again. And
Thank
lastly,
you.
Give a High Five is a series of 5 questions. Four are professional and one is personal, so that we get to see a little personal sneak peek of a side of our guest life. And this one is dear to me as well, and it's coming your way. We want to hear a little about your sweet princess Eliza. She is a darling. I love to see her pictures and videos. I think there's some light in her that, that she has a certain kind of aura. I think that's
Yeah,
what's very attractive, and I know she is your business partner.
yeah,
And
she is.
a lot of the engagement is a
Yeah,
little
because
bit
of
of
her.
the engagement is her fan following also. I can't
Yeah,
deny that as
yeah,
well. So I would love to hear a little bit about what she's
yeah,
up to, what she's doing, just to make it relatable to all the women who are
yeah,
watching. We are just normal moms. You're just
yeah,
moms. I'm a mom of two. Today is, by the way, oh, I need to say this. Today is National Sons Day in USA. It's a day. It's every day, but it's a day on
yeah.
Google.
Happy
So
Sunday.
for my son and for my far son, happy National Sons Day. He's
Yeah,
gonna
happy
watch this.
National Sons Day to you.
Right.
Now, you know what, Lena, I would say, Eliza is very lucky to have aunties, and now she has a global aunties from all over the world who
Wow.
love her more than, like, anything. I know Eliza plays a very important role, and
Mhm.
in this journey, I would not have made it without her. And she made me so much stronger. She showed me the light which I couldn't see that time, and I feel like the sometime in life we feel this is our weakness, but honestly, trust me, that is not your weakness.
Right.
That makes you so strong, and that show you the light, and the light outside the tunnel, which you can't see that time, and they will become your biggest strength. And especially for moms, juggling their, mom's duties and life and stuff like that, I will say like having a kid is blessing. And Eliza played a very important role in my business journey. She pushes me. She's my business partner, of course. Officially, when she turned 18, I will hand over this business to her as well. But yes, she pushes me every day, and she is very important part of my content journey as well. Um, she literally asks me all the time, like, Mom, what happened? You don't have meeting. I think I've lost Lena for now. um, she'll come back. So yeah, Eliza plays a very, very important role in this amazing business journey, and I'm very grateful to have as a daughter. uh, and yeah, she's important part of, like, I literally didn't know what to show, what not to show, and I was just doing my mom role and sharing my very vulnerable side, like, figuring out how to handle baby, how to do things, because I was just still learning to run this business. And uh, that's exactly that's what Eliza does. She plays very, very important role, and she's very, very great, blessed to have so many loving people from our community who really admire her. And yeah, she pushes me. She's my biggest supporter and cheerleader in the community. And I can't wait for her to come and join and take over this business from me. I think we let me just see what happened.
Hey, Priya. Sorry, guys. So, what happened is there's a major thunderstorm happening in Dallas, and there was a blip in the internet. So, I got logged out, but I'm logged in. I think Priya waited for a while, but this shows that we are live, and this is not AI, this is live, and this is how technology is sometimes. So, I've just messaged Priya to get back, and I wanted to hear about Eliza. That was the last question. Thank you so much, Frenny, for joining in. Thank you for staying with us. Thank you so much, Supriya, Rasya, Tahira. There's so many on Instagram. Um, and hopefully, Priya can join me back. She has already read my message that I'm waiting. Okay. All right. So, once again, thank you so much, everyone, for being here with us tonight. And Manisha has joined in. Frenny is here from Texas. Frenny, are you coming for the Texas meetup this Saturday? If you can come to Dallas, please message me. Hi, Priya. So
Hi.
sorry. We have a
No, no,
major
it's okay.
thunderstorm happening, and there was a total blip of electricity and internet. But glad I
Uh-huh.
was able to get back.
Yeah.
There's major thundering happening right now. All right. So
Oh,
sorry that
probably me
I
too.
just
Yeah,
heard about she is the light and she's your strength. That much we could hear.
absolutely. You know what, Lena? Not just the business, overall. And this message is for all the mom out there listening.
Hmm.
Uh, so before I had Eliza, I had developed a carpal tunnel on my hand by overusing, because we use laptop, mouse, and keyboard. And what happens is that when I drive, my hand get, like, the bone gets on top of each other, and my hand get like that. So I couldn't drive. And we also had a major accident with our caravan, and it was written off, and I had the very big trauma in me. So what happened, I couldn't drive after that. And it was like, that in this country, without driving, how are we going to survive, right? We have to take kids to the activities and everything. So we were trying to have a baby, and again, that was again a challenge. And then finally we got the news that we are pregnant. And at the same time, I got a news that your surgery is due now, like you can do the surgery now. And I was like, no, I don't want to risk it. So basically, the short story is that I did not get my license. And then Then Eliza was born. They offered me surgery again. I said, who's going to look after her? Because I am the one who's looking after. And then life goes on and I couldn't. So she turned 5 years. So from past 2 years, she was going to kinder. And I was like putting, last, I will do it. I will do it. I will do it. And I wasn't making it priority. And you won't believe one day because I used to take Eliza, push in the pram to the kinder. I did it for 2 years. Every time when I drop her, she says, bye, mommy. See you later. Drive safe. And I was like, drive safe? We just came in a pram. Why is she saying drive safe? So she noticed that every mother and parents, they come in a car. So kids say, bye, drive safe. And she started telling me. And one day I asked her, because she understands everything. And I said, Eliza, why did you ask me in front of that? I don't drive. You remember, teacher also know I can. She said, I did it purposely so you take your lesson if you need to, if you do your surgery if needs to, but you also drive, because I really don't like it that my mommy doesn't drive. You
Oh,
won't believe, Leena, it's inspired me and pushes me so much that because there was so much gap in the trauma, I literally had to take a professional help to get back to the wheel. But she pushes me. Nobody could do that. I myself couldn't do it. So there is a mother, they're suffering with the job and the multiple job responsibility, household, this, that. Trust me, Eliza, I didn't know that I can run the business along with her, and she will be my biggest. She is my niche. She is my content. And it wasn't intentional, because I was just doing my role and trying to figure out how to do this business and the job and the mommy and the wife role and the carer and everything all together. And you won't believe, like, it became so easy. Like, you don't have, as I said before, you don't have to be influencer. You don't have to pretend to be somebody you're not.
yes.
Just be yourself, follow the training, follow the system, and everything is there. And especially this business, I'm not saying this is not for retiree. I'm also not saying this is not for student. I'm also not saying this is for not fathers. But trust me, as a mother, I'm telling, this business is for mothers. This business is for parents. This business is for young parents. This business is for the parents who are juggling to wear all multiple hats. Trust me, your kids will be your biggest support. The kids will be your story, because we all doing everything for our kids, right? And you won't believe, like, Eliza knows who her business partners are. So in the cruise party, kids were not allowed. And I made that rule that we all girl, and the men will have fun, but this time we don't want to bring the kids. And Eliza had a fight with me. My business partner, Richa, has to step in and explain her, because she wasn't, when I came back home, she wasn't talking to me. And I asked her, Eliza, what happened? And she's like, I am also a business partner, then why I was not allowed to be in the cruise party?
That's
Valid
cute.
question. So Richa has to literally step in that the kids were not allowed. She said, in one way, kids are not allowed. Then how come Alberta's son was there? Now Alberta's son is 18 years old. He joined the business this year. So she came with her family, because her husband also doing this business. Her son also joined now. Her sister also doing. So she saw her son's photo. She got very offended because she knows Alberta. And then she's like, why I'm not allowed? So
Sweet.
trust me, not just like that. Eliza also makes sure that she literally asked me, are you sure you're putting the commission into my bank account?
Oh
So,
my goodness.
yes,
Look at that.
seriously, Leena. So this is a message to all the parents that our kids are watching us. Our kids, they don't care what other people do, but they care pretty much what their parents do. And I am very proud to say that anywhere I go, any person who meet Eliza, they literally ask me which childcare she goes to, which school she goes to. She's a very smart kid. And all I would say that I didn't do any extra hard. I myself were figuring, but I definitely got a nice advice and things from a different mothers from different country through this community. And it was a collective effort, and Eliza turned out to, and she's growing as a beautiful girl. And she herself is very excited to be part of this business community. Mike and Darren are her favorite people. One time, I don't want to share here, but I'll share you personally. She was telling me, when I grow up, I'm going to marry like this. And I was like, no. And she's like, no, Mike and Darren did. Why can't I? And I was like, okay. She literally says, it's my dream, mommy. I want to meet Mike and Darren. So I'm going to take in the dream team. When, but yes, she would like to be part of my business. She's very helpful as well. Like, you know that she comes to my every video and everything. Now she even give me tips. She started making my videos, Lena. You won't believe, like, she literally take the video, and sometime we go to a restaurant and somewhere, and I didn't took a photo. I forgot, like, I get involved in the event. She literally tells me, "Mommy, you need to take a photo. You remember?"
Oh,
So
cute.
yeah, it's a assets. I would say, like, even because of your case, because of any XYZ reason, if you couldn't continue with your career, or if you're struggling with multiple jobs, this business is for us, darling. Like, I can literally say, especially on a woman days, please do not give up on your dreams. Please do not make children as excuses, I would say. Please do not put yourself in the least list, because every child and every kid deserve to be a healthy and happy mom and the parents. And when we are into doing different jobs, how much energy we have left to give it to our kids,
Right.
so this business is the solution, people. Like, I really, really, I can literally talk about this business whole night. I'm very passionate about what I do. And the best part is, we working with purpose. We are not just earning and bringing money to our pocket. We are helping other create a similar results. So that's the beauty of this business, and absolutely suits
Beautiful.
everybody, not just mother. Yeah.
Beautiful. There's no better way to end the episode one of Women's Week. Perfect, perfect. Shilpa is joining us from UAE. Thank you so much. And
Thank you so
to
much.
all the moms watching, to all the grandmoms watching, please know that this business is for everyone. Let me share a story. Uh, a fact rather. Last month, a grandmother joined my business, like through my coaching. And before that, I think she's a great grandmother. She joined in 75 plus years old. My fur baby just opened the door and enters in because he's
Mhm.
missing mommy. So we have people from, as you said, 18 years he joined the business. I have someone who is 76 who's joined the business. So it's
Wow.
for everyone,
It's for
anyone
everyone.
who is willing to do something. There's no age
Yeah.
limit to start your dream. There's no age limit to have courage to really
Yeah.
do something that you are always wanting to do, or to start something new, to have a new dream. There is no age limit. So thank you so much, Priya, for your time, for sharing
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
your inspirational facts of life, and also inspiring so many moms worldwide. Means a lot to all of us, and we are about time. So thank you so much to everyone who tuned in such at late night. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow with another inspiring mom from Canada. Priya, once again, I wish you the very best. Give our love to
Thank
Eliza.
you so much,
And
Lena.
yeah, lots of love to you. I wish to see you soon sometime. If not convention, then
Definitely.
maybe a personal trip, or if you're ever in USA, then we'll
Yeah.
definitely meet up. All right. God bless. And thank you so, so
Thank
much,
you so much.
everyone. Wish you a
Thank you,
very
everyone.
happy International Women's Day in
You
advance
too.
for Sunday. All right,
You
Priya.
too.
God
Thank
bless.
you so much, Lena. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
Pleasure. Pleasure is
Bye.
mine. Bye
Bye.
bye, everyone. See you around. Bye bye.